Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players?
You want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all...
He's loose. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
They go to the wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be looking to run. Blasted as he lets it go. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get wide open spaces. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Now on 2nd and short. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, David.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room. Team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Recksteiner. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Petway. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Recksteiner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Baldwin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's why QB QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in. He's in for the touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over the Groupers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running it to the right. Powers through the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. The pressure. Chuck it away just as he was hit. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll do it himself on the draw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Try to barge their way in. And he's got a touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coming after him deep, and it's blocked.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The throw. Finds his man. It's Tyson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Strickland. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Nice move there. Made him miss again. Oh, he broke out another move. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick. 10. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Baldwin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
On the play.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the punt. Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Look out, he's got room. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Petway. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run him from the gun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able. This drive will open from the 15.
1st and 10.
Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the...
Turning on the Jets. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air?
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Gregory. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. Stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going for the big play. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. The 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 5 over South Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Fires on the move. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's going to run it. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He will signal for the fair catch. Inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Baldwin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Still running at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rushes on him. Got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have.
And it'll be a touchdown. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. Well, yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he drops to throw. Creates a little room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And that's good enough for a first down.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, but the running game's abandoning them. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. From the gun. Looking for the score. Can't complete the long throw. Down.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incomplete.
The line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make... Oh, ball's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard line.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
He'll pull it down. Took care of it himself. What a cut. Now he's loose. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Baldwin. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it.
Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Here's a heat. Open space at the 25. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this 1-yard attempt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. He'll pull it on the read. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.